it's April from April's Home, and today I'm here with my November book haul. I have found some fun books this month from Amazon, from Target, as well as a couple that I found in my local Bi-Mart. So let's go ahead and get started with those. They are not really books, they are comic books, so comic digest books. And these are the Archie Comics based on the new series Riverdale, which I have started the first season of. I would love to finish that and then move on to the second season. As you can see here, I have book 3 and book 2, so I still need to hunt down book 1, but I thought it would be really fun to check these comics out and see how they kind of correlate to the series. So I thought that that would be really fun. So I picked up those two while I was shopping at my local Bi-Mart, so definitely be on the lookout for those if you are a fan of Riverdale. And then this is the next series of books that I purchased. This is by an author, a classic author that I have been wanting to read for quite some time. I absolutely love children's literature, and Enid Blyton is one that has always come up as a suggestion for me. So I decided to get the Magic Faraway Tree series. So the Magic Faraway Tree and Up the Faraway Tree and The Folk of Faraway Tree and The Enchanted Wood. And it looks like the Enchanted one is the first magical story in the Faraway Tree adventures. So I am really excited to read Enid Blyton. I had to wait for quite a while for these books to arrive. They do not have them available for quick purchase through Prime. You have to wait for these to arrive, typically from, I think the majority of these came from bookshops in England that were selling through Amazon. So it is nice that I was able to get a hold of some of these Enid Blyton books. I'm really excited to give these a read, and if I like them, I'm definitely planning on purchasing more of the Enid Blyton books, the children's books that she writes. They're apparently wonderful and classic, so I'm really excited to read these as well. And then a couple more children's books, and then we'll move on to some of the books that I found at Target. This is one I ordered from Amazon as well. This is called The Egypt Game. This is a Newbery Honor book, and again, I absolutely love juvenile fiction, and this one was recommended by my mother. She really loves this, and she has read it a couple of times and wanted me to read it so that we could discuss it. So this is a book that I'm excited to read so that I can discuss it with my mother and see what she thought of it and what I thought of it, and kind of compare notes on that. So looks like a really interesting book. I'm not 100% sure what it's about. It says here, the first time Melanie Ross meets April Hall, she's not sure they have anything in common, but she soon discovers that they both love anything to do with ancient Egypt. And when they stumble upon a deserted storage yard behind the A to Z Antiques and Curio Shop, Melanie and April decide it's the perfect spot for the Egypt game. And before long, there are 6 Egyptians instead of 2. After the school and on weekends, they'll meet to wear costumes, hold ceremonies, and work on their secret code. Everyone thinks it's just a game until strange things begin happening to the players. Has the Egypt game gone too far? That sounds really interesting, and especially interesting to our family. My grandma was in love with the Egyptian culture and has visited Egypt and really loved her travels there, and we grew up hearing all about Egypt all the time, so I think that this will be a really fun one to read. And then the next one I picked up while I was at Target, I just spotted this sitting off to the side somewhere. This is the Noms Collector Guide. I of course love the little Noms to collect. I think that they're so cute, and I thought it would be fun to have a collector's guide here with all of the different Nom characters here so that I could take a look at my collection and see what ones I have and what ones I perhaps need. So it features 300 Noms, and it has a little scratch and sniff Nom here. I thought that was really cute. I also noticed that they had ones for Shopkins and I think a couple of other ones, perhaps like Hatchimals and things like that. So I just thought that I would get that to go along with my Noms collection. And then this one really caught my eye. I absolutely love Swedish artwork and graphics. I think it's so beautiful. And this book, again, was just calling my name. It's called Lagom or Lagom. I'm not 100% sure I'm saying that right. Just like the book Huga, hard to pronounce perhaps. So I'll have to kind of Google that and see how that is supposed to be pronounced. But it is the Swedish art of balanced living, and that is always my goal. Balanced living, not too simple, not too sparse, but also not too cluttered and not too excessive. So I thought that this would be a wonderful book to read. Here it says, not too little, not too much, just right. Oh, and here's the pronunciation, la gomme, so la gomme, or I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, it says, living with la gomme, you can cherish the relationships with those you love, improve your work-life balance, free your home from clutter, something I'm still definitely working on, becoming a more conscious consumer, another thing I'm really trying to work on, and savor good food, the Swedish way, enjoy healthy exercise in nature, my absolute favorite way to exercise. I love taking walks out in nature around here and living a happier and more balanced life. So definitely a book I'm super, super eager to read. I just think that this looks like a beautiful book. Lots of pretty graphics and pictures in here to kind of inspire and learn about this lifestyle here that I'm really, really excited about. Again, I'm definitely still trying to attain that balanced living that I started at the beginning of the year. I have been doing quite a bit of decluttering lately, especially from my different holiday and home decor bins, getting quite a bit of that thinned out and trying to choose the things that I really love. And yeah, so I'm really excited to read this. It looks like a beautiful book. I'm super happy that I spotted this. It looks like so much fun. So I'll be eager to read that this month. And then this one is one that me and my husband spotted. This is called Discipline Equals Freedom Field Manual by Jocko Willink. And it looks really interesting. This is written from sort of like a person, it seems, who's like either into extreme sports or military experience or something along those lines. I haven't quite pinned it down yet, but I was really impressed with some of the discipline type advice that he gives in this book. Some health advice, some life advice, stuff like that. It was in a really interesting to read format with this sort of black and white look to it. Looked really, really interesting. We in fact found this book at Target the day before it was supposed to be released, and when we went to the checkout, we didn't know when it was supposed to be released. We just happened to spot it on the shelf there and purchased it, and went to purchase it, and they said nope, they couldn't sell it till the next day. So I was glad that there were still copies when we went back in a few days past then and purchased this book. So it was nice to get this, and I'm really excited to read it. It says there's no shortcut, there's no hack, there's only one way, so get after it. So it's kind of like that tough, just get after your goals, get to work, stuff like that. So I thought that that would be inspiring for both me and my husband. We have a lot of goals in our life right now that we're trying to attain, and any sort of motivation like this is really, really helpful. So I'm excited to read this book as well. And then lastly, this absolutely beautiful book that I spotted also at Target. This is a book that I purchased for my own personal library, and this is a book that I'd also like to take a real close look at. It looks like it might make a really beautiful giftable book for the holiday season. I love buying books for people in my life, so this might be one of those books that I pick up a few of to give away as gifts this holiday season. This is The Princess Bride. I absolutely love, of course, the movie The Princess Bride, and it says here, S. Morgenstern's classic tale of true love and high adventure, written by William Goldman. So this is this beautiful hardcover book here. You can see the back here. It talks a little bit about the story here, as you wish, it says, just like the classic line from the movie we all know and love. And it has a lot of really pretty drawings in this book, as well as just beautiful writing here. Looks like a really pretty, almost like parchment or something like that. So a really beautiful, giftable copy of The Princess Bride. I'm super excited to have this in my library. Can't wait to read through it a little bit. I definitely want to spend some time looking through and reading this book and seeing this is something that I would like to give away for the Christmas season. So I'm excited about that. There are lots of really fun books that I found. Again, these all came from Target. These all came from Amazon, except for these two Archie Comics that I picked up in my local Buy Mart. I also recently posted my library book haul. I will go ahead and leave that link below. And also let me know in the comments if you would like me to follow up and review any of these books. I would love to do that. I've been spending my fall season reading quite a bit. I absolutely love it. It's so relaxing to read either a fiction book or a nonfiction book. It's definitely a nice thing to do. So I hope you enjoyed taking a look at all of the books that I picked out for the month of November. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for more videos from April's Home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.